Hello Mech Warriors, how is it going? Welcome to another episode of the Battletech series. Today I want to show you the strength of missiles. Now, missiles do stability damage on top of their normal damage they do to the components, and that means if you rack up enough stability damage on an opponent, then he eventually will be knocked down. Which means that you then can target the components and you can make called shots to specific components to bring them down. Most likely the head or the center torso or the legs if they are weak, to destroy the whole mech. And this is what we are doing today. So we are having a short-range missile loadout today. And yeah, I'm not going for long-range missiles because it's kind of boring, I guess. And I want to show you the strength of short-range missiles. Therefore, as you can see, I'm taking 3 Kintaros. And Kintaros are really good because they are having 3 SRM 6s, 1 in the CT, 1 in the right torso, 1 in the left arm. And they have an LRM 5 on top of that, so you have that little range advantage early on. Also 2 medium lasers to shoot directly. So Kintaros are really strong in that regard, and we can shake the enemy with that a lot. Now, what do I do here? I have Paradise in my first Kintaro. Paradise has the evasive move. Where's the evasive move? There we go. Evasive moves skill, which means that whenever he moves, he gets a 50% dodge chance of incoming damage. So that's really strong. So he will be on the front line. He will be probably, or hopefully, my tank, my priority target to the enemy, so that they will target him. And yeah, he is evading a lot of shots. However, Kraken and Wildfire, they have the multi-target ability, which means that they can target multiple targets, which makes sense, right? And what I want to do with them is I want to shoot my missiles at several targets. I hope that I get a situation where I have like a target right in front of me and maybe some targets farther away that I can shoot my LRMs to. So I want to use my missiles as much as possible, as efficient as possible, and therefore the multi-target from Wildfire and Kraken here. Blockade runs a Quickdraw. Quickdraw has only 1 SRM4 and an LRM10. It's not that much, but it just fit in well here because it's a heavy mech that is not costing too much, 6.7 million here, and it has jump jets, and therefore I took Blockade, and Blockade has the Angel of Death ability, which means it can jump 25% farther, so the distance is increased. And when I'm doing a death from above strike, then yeah, he will get 50% less damage from it, and he does not become unsteady. Also, his piloting skill is really high, which means that he is yeah, able to hit the enemy in melee combat very well. So this is, I think, a good choice here to finish off the enemy. And this is my loadout for this one here. I'm playing against a heavy battle lance. Heavy battle means that there's an Atlas included. I just want to set myself a challenge. And yeah, they have an Orion and the Panther and the Commando as well. So a very nice mixed team of heavy metal. And I'm looking forward to get a challenge against these here. I'm playing on Alpine River here, Frozen Day, because I want to have an... not the hottest map, to shoot all of my weapons, and I want to make use of the multi-target as much as possible. And this is just a test, so maybe I'm having a little advantage out of that because of the lots of multi-targets here, but we will see how it goes down. So I'm looking very much forward for that. And after all, I have to say, Battletech, it feels so good, and I'm so much looking forward for the finished game, because the graphics look good so far. We have very nice audio. I like the voice actors. They did a really good job putting the voice actors to the spot here. And yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on the campaign and of course the multiplayer mode. As soon as the multiplayer is out, I'm going to do some streams where we'll play against each other. So if you have Battletech, then make sure that you add me on Steam. My Steam name is down below in the description. Check that out as well, and yeah, then we can play against each other. I guess it will be available through the Steam friendship that we can play. Now, we are here, we are on the map, and this is my battle lance here. Look at that. 3 Kintaros and 1 Quickdraw. And we want to get Paradise in a good position again, because he has the evasive move. So we are sprinting completely to the front with him, and we let the others stay a bit behind, because, again, Paradise needs to attract the fire, and this is the basic plan here. So let's swing around the right side here as well, and await the enemies. Now, I have the high ground, which so it seems, and there's a little river in the center of the map. And I think I will just position myself around here. Maybe I'm getting into the water, but I think it's not even needed because of the cold map here. So let's wait for the enemy to arrive. What should really be good is that the Commando is extremely fast, and the Atlas is not. So I guess the enemy will string out the lands a bit so that I get early fire on the Commando and then can deal with the Atlas later, which comes in late. So again, Paradise needs to be on the front. You're going to sprint over here. And the rest is following up on the right and left flank. Let's go down here. And we have our first enemy, which is an unknown mech. And again, I guess it's the Commando. So let's move up. Sprint over here. And there we go. Set up our medium mech lands here. Now, having all medium mechs is a bit risky because they don't have too much armor. So they are a bit vulnerable to enemy fire. And if the enemy is focusing my mechs down one by one, I will have a bad time. But again, my plan is to knock them over so that they are not able to move that well, to focus fire that well. And yeah, we're going over to bring Paradise to the front. Now, another advantage that I'm having is that I'm having 3 mechs on the initiative turn 3. The enemy has 2 mechs on the initiative turn 4, which means they have the light mechs, they have the initiative, so the Commando and the Panther will act before my medium mechs, which shouldn't be too much of a problem, to be honest. Now, what do we have here? Geothermal. Units with geothermal ground only sink 50% of the normal heat. So the hot areas here are kind of dangerous to my plan. Now, I should move probably to the left and shoot the... No, to the right. I'm going to the right because then I can go down in the water. I think that would be the best idea. And I want to avoid that hot areas here. So I'm going over here. No, let's sprint. Let's go for a sprint. I want to get to the mech as fast as possible. Also, I want to have locks on him. So therefore, let's go over here. I can't target him anymore because I used all of my movement for... all of my action points for running now. But I have line of sight to the Commando now. And now I can just bring my other Kintaros in place. And yeah, try to shoot him. So the heavy mech is moving. No, they're not. Okay, and Kraken is going in now. And he is going to set up here. No, here. Because I want to avoid the hot areas. And we are trying to shoot the Commando. Let's see if we can do it. Of course, the straight line indicates that we can fire all of our direct weapons. I'm not firing the LRMs here because it only has a 35% hit chance. I'm going to leave this out. And as you can see... wait a second. When you hover over that, minimum range adds a 12% negative modifier. Target moved adds another +4 modifier for his evasion, or minus for me probably. And the size is small, so it's a light mech, which is, again, very tough to hit. So when you hover over these weapons, you see what's going on here. The Commando has sprinted last turn, so it has the evasive perk. 50% chance to evade my hits after I would probably hit them. So this will come on top of that. So it's very unlikely that I hit him, but I don't care. I want to get some early damage in. Let's see. So see, you got a lot of dodge text here, which means that he evaded my hits after I would hit it. But it's okay. So Wildfire is next. Wildfire going over here, doing kind of the same. And the heat is manageable. Okay, let's try again. So the heat chances of this are not that good. Not at all. So I will probably spare my heat from the SRMs. And I will only fire my LRM now. And the medium lasers. Let's go. That was a solid hit with the medium, but yeah, not dealing too much damage because, again, of the evasion. You can, of course, counter that if your pallet has the target lock ability, then you can negate it completely and take it off the mech. But I'm going for a fighting setup here, and I don't have that sensor lock. Now, my Quickdraw is on the turn, and I think I'm going for a jump here, because this adds up a lot of space. I can evade that hot area here, and I can jump directly into the water. And this is what I'm going to do. Now, blockade is the one on the front line, which is, of course, not what I wanted to do. But... wait. If I go here, then I could only fire my LRMs, which will result probably... and not that much damage. No, I'd rather go to the water. Because water is very cool and I can shoot my medium lasers, which is probably the better idea. There we go. Now the increased jump distance here of the Angel of Death already coming in. And now it's time to... Oh, damn it, I screwed up. I I clicked the wrong point here. Okay, so we will brace. We will brace. That was bad. Yeah, now my Quickdraw is the priority target to the enemy, as I called it. But he's not taking too much damage. A bit of stability damage, of course, but his armor is still intact. So here comes the PPC from the Panther. It misses. Alright.
Light damage.
So the Commando is only moving now, which is really good. And he is getting close into the side of my mech. Alright. So that did nothing. Nothing at all. And the Commando is now very prone to getting shot by all of my SRMs. So let's go over to Paradise. Paradise wants to move first because he has, again, the evasive ability. So I'm just going over here. No, I'm going over here because then I have not my rear not exposed to what's coming up on top of there. Movement and positioning is very crucial in this game. So we are in perfect spot to bring down the Commando now. Let's take out the LRMs because again they're not doing too much and we can just fire that one directly to the rear of the Commando. Which hopefully result in a center torso destruction already. Yes, there we go. That was an easy target. The Commando had nothing to put against that. So, yeah, poor little Commando. I kind of feel bad for him. Now it's Kraken's turn. Kraken wants to go over here. I want to go to get to line of... Oh, no, wait. I'm not taking Kraken. I'm going to take Wildfire first. Because Wildfire is cooler at this point of the game. And she can unload all of her weapons to that light mech that is coming in. Which is, again, presumably the Panther. So we see that there's an Atlas coming in. And again, when you hover over that, you see that the target size is a light mech. He has cover, so that means he has a 25% damage reduction. But I don't care, I want to bring him down with my missile shake. So let's do that. Let's fire all of my stuff to him. And hopefully we can knock him over. Ooh, that's a lot of impacts here. So he is unsteady now. I can't see what exactly that means, but anyway, so one more shot, one more good shot to the Panther, and he will get knocked down, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm already here. Let's shoot him with all of our stuff, and even the LRMs. I will take a bit of heat damage because I'm going over my heat threshold, but I'm not shutting down already, so... Actually, I could just leave the medium lasers because they generate so much heat here. Let's go for only the missiles. I think that makes sense. Alright, a lot of hits. Oh my god. And a head hit, so the pilot is injured. And yeah, if he gets injured 5 times, the pilot will die. Another knockdown. Another pilot injured because of the knockdown. So we got 2 pilot injuries on the Panther already. Which, again, may result in a pilot death through, yeah, pilot injuries. We'll see. Okay, the Orion is coming to the right side. And I still have Blockade here. Blockade going for a move to this position. I want to stay in the water, honestly, because I want to have the cooling bonus. So let's go over here. Let's orientate ourselves to this point.
On my way.
And Blockade is doing exactly what his name is indicating here. He is blocking the path. So my initial plan, bringing Paradise to the front, is not really working out, but I have a good opportunity to shoot at my enemies now, and this is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not shooting the LRM because this game has a kind of an ammo problem. I had multiple games where I just ran out of ammo, and therefore play smart. Play smart with your ammo. I only have like 12 shots with my LRM-10, only having 120 missiles here. And yeah, this is not as much. Now, the enemy is lying down, he is knocked over, and I can't shoot to a specific component now, which I will do. I will, of course, target the center torso because I see that it is already very damaged, only having 51 hit points left, and my weapons are dealing more than that, actually. So let's try to hit the center torso. Maybe we can bring down the Panther with a cold shot to the CT here. That would be amazing. Not quite, but we managed to almost destroy his right side torso, which will result in yeah, a destruction of the right arm as well, bringing down the PPC, and that makes the Panther not that scary anymore. So the Panther gets up. And let's see what he's doing. Only shooting the PPC. It is a solid hit, and the SRMs as well. Ouch! That went to Blockade's leg and the arm here. Ow, that hurt actually. Anyway, let's go over here. I want again to bring Paradise to the front. He is the one that means to tank the damage, and or at least he should not tank it, but he should evade it. This is what I wanted to do in the first place. And yeah, let's go over and shoot the Panther. He's still in cover, meaning a 25% damage reduction. But I want to bring him down. So I'm going over my heat threshold here, but I don't care because I think it's important to bring down one enemy now. So let's fire everything we have and take some internal damage out of that. There we go. Center torso destroy. Panther going down. And we only have 2 more enemies, which are the Heavy and the Assault. So it is not over. Although I have 2 kills here, we have still 2 very scary enemies on the battlefield. The Orion being able to deal massive damage because of all of his weapon systems. He has an LRM-15, an AC-10, 2 medium lasers, and an SRM-4. So I think this one will be my priority target for the moment. And therefore I am going... Oh, I can't go over there. Okay, I need to go around the right side here. Then I'm going over here. I'm not in optimal range for my LRMs then. Wait a second.
Order acknowledged.
We are going over here. 95%. Okay. So we are only dealing a bit of damage. It's only an LRM-5. But yeah. And he was... he had evasive on. Okay. I missed that. So it is very unlikely that I will hit him. Very unlikely. Because he's probably... I don't know if he's piloting Paradise as well. I missed that in the first screen. Or maybe he sprinted. But yeah, he is evasive. So I should probably orientate myself to a good spot to make a nice little flanking or pincer move here. Let's try. So, Kraken is not firing anything, which results in a little cooldown here, so he is dissipating all of his heat for the next turn. We are going for a brace, so that he is not taking too much damage, even if he's getting shot at. And the Orion is coming in, and he's positioning himself in the woods now, which is very smart. And he's going for a Blockade here. So Blockade is in a serious trouble now. Getting a lot of stability damage here, as you can see. Getting knocked down, getting a head injury. So... Blockade has 2 pilot injuries now, and I need to be a bit careful with him. I probably should position myself to the right here with him, just to avoid more incoming damage here. Now, Blockade. Get up. And move. You need to move to another spot here. So this one is in cover. I have only indirect line of sight, or I can only fire indirectly with my LRM-10, but that's absolutely fine. This is what I want to do. So let's fire at the Orion. With the LRM-10, only have 45% chance because he is too close probably. No, I stood up. Okay. Target moved, indirect fire gives a +4 modifier as well. And that makes it so that it's very unlikely to hit. So let's try. I want to deal some stability damage anyway. Okay, 1 LRM hit, but that's fine. So Atlas coming in now big time here. And this is of course again a scary target. Okay, my evasive move hopefully should... Ooh, 82%... oh no, 82 damage to the torso. That was the AC-20. That was not good at all. Ouch.
Awaiting orders.
Alright. So it's time to fight here, and I need to bring down the Orion first. I think I'm going actually for a flanking move here. I'm trying to bring down the right side of the Orion first. And I'm moving Paradise, getting into position, shooting all of my SRMs to the Orion, and hopefully take out some components here. Let's see. So that was really good, but my mech shut down. Yeah, I should have taken care of my heat. Ah, damn it. This is a problem, by the way. This bar here should be kind of over here to have it directly aligned to the weapon system. It's happening sometime soon, or no, not sometime soon, but happens to me, yeah, every now and then that I don't watch the heat scale, and as a result, yeah, I'm overheating. Okay, let's go for Kraken. Kraken wants to position... no, I'm out of position so much. Now that's bad. Now I need to get over here again. I need to get over here to get direct line of sight. Again, positioning is so crucial here. And I screwed mine up because I wasn't aware of that indirect line of sight, or of that line of sight breaker on the right here. Now, let's bring down the Orion, who needs to get knocked down. This is so important here. This is what I wanted to do. And there's a lot of impacts here. See that? Boom. And he falls over. Pilot injured. Okay. That was a start. Wildfire can't go anywhere. She can go down here, though. There's no point moving at the moment. So I think I'm just staying here. And I'm going to go for a cold shot to the head now. With a bit of luck, I'm able to injure the pilot even more. And then, yeah, maybe it will result in a death through pilot, or a kill through pilot death. Let's go for it. And again, focus fire is so important in this game. You need to bring down the mechs one by one. So this was not a pilot head, or a head hit. And the Orion standing up, and now he is angry. I barely managed to open up a component here. Okay. That's not too much damage. And blockade needs to do something now. Okay, we have the jump jets. We will use the jump jets. It will help us out, because it's tougher to hit a jumped target. But actually I want to fire my weapons. Should I go for death from above here? I have a ×2 multiply. I have a 100% hit chance. And I'm dealing 55 damage, which is kind of reasonable. So we are going for it. We're doing death from above here. We are doing massive stability damage to the enemy with that.
Roger.
And we will see how it goes down. So, Angel of Death coming from the skies. Going over to shoot out, to punch him. But it was not enough. Okay. It was kind of unfortunate. He is unsteady though. Yeah, and here comes the punishment for the shutdown.
That wasn't good.
So the center torso of what's it called, Paradise is kind of critical now. I'm going to not start him up already. Going for Kraken though. Kraken is in a good spot to shoot all of his weapons. Yeah, let's do that. Let's bring that Orion down. And what I want to do now is I want to inspire Kraken, because then he ignores cover and has a better hit chance. Alright, Kraken, let's go for that Orion that needs to die right now. And we have a 95% hit chance on all of our weapons now, and we are going to use that. So, let's see. We got an ammo crit, which is not enough, but he has still his side torso. Oh my god, that Orion is so tanky, and as I mentioned before, it is so tough fighting against a heavy and an assault. And even if the heavy is down, even if the Orion is down, which will probably be in a second, I still have an Atlas to face. So we are going over and we make use of the knockdown of the Orion now. And try to shoot him. And we are going again for a headshot. Let's try it. So I think this pilot has already 3 injuries on the head. Maybe we can provoke one more, and then it only needs 1. Yeah, to bring him down. So that should be the 4th. Let's try it again. So we only need to make him unsteady and knock him over once more, and then it should be it.
Yes, Commander.
So, Paradise, restart. You are in a critical spot there. In a very critical spot. Okay, the Orion is going for Kraken. Which is probably not the best idea, because Kraken is still so untouched here. I don't know. So we are doing another death from above jump action here. We are trying to knock him over again. And maybe it is yeah, the death for the pilot again, because I think we only need 1 more pilot hit to bring him down. Okay, he is unsteady, so 1 more missile salvo and then it should be it. And in the meantime, Paradise is going to be destroyed, right? Not quite. We have Solid 4 hit points in the center torso. And the Atlas shut down. Oh my god. He overextended. He overextended. Oh my god. Okay. This is a good position for my team now, because now I can just shoot the Orion, which will probably be destroyed no matter what I do now. So let's go for Wildfire. Wildfire is hot already. Blazing hot. Kraken, what about you? Kraken is hot as well, so I need to play smart now. Let's take out the medium lasers. Let's only shoot the missiles. Or actually, I can go for a bit of internal damage here. Overextending to the medium lasers. The Atlas won't be a threat, so I can take my next turn to cool down as well. So this is the thing that I'm doing now. LRM 5 SRMs to the Orion, and we are going to fire it. And hopefully he gets knocked down again, and the pilot will be killed. Another hit to the head. Another knockdown, which will result in another pilot injury, and he is going to be destroyed right now, right? Is he dead? Not quite? Really? I had so many head injuries. Okay, I lost track of the numbers. But anyway. And we are just... We also could go over here. No, wait. Now, what to do? What to do? I should probably just kill that Orion by destroying the center torso now. Also, let's take out the medium lasers. Let's cool down a bit. I think it's enough if I just fire the missiles. Because they are the colder weapons. And Orion is almost dead. CT destroyed. This is what I wanted to see. Alright. Now, back to Paradise. Paradise needs to stand up. And his mech is so damn critical. So he has only 4 points of hit points in the center torso. And I'm just going over. I'm just going close. And I'm going to shake the Atlas as much as possible. So let's use the SRMs. And again, I want to try to hit the head as much as possible. So the Atlas shut down. I can make cold shots again. Let's fire out of our SRMs that we have left. He is unsteady already. That's good. And Blockade can do kind of the same thing. The legs of Blockade are kind of damaged. I should probably not do any death from above anymore. But we can go over here. Go really close. No, actually, let's not do that. Let's go over here. Maybe the Atlas is targeting Paradise in favor for Blockade then. And we hit the head again. So we fire all of our weapons because the heat is okay. I even fire the LRMs. Screw it. I have the heat. Let's just use it. And I have still ammo for my LRMs. And I really want to bring that Atlas down. We got 1 head injury. Let's keep track of that. Okay, Atlas powered up again. He is unsteady.
Yes, Commander.
Here comes the Wrath of Paradise. I won't inspire him. I think that's not worth it. No, actually, I should move once to get the evasive bonus. Let's go over here. And then again, we try to knock the Atlas off. Let's fire. Okay, Atlas knocked down. And now we can again make cold shots to the head. So this was the second pilot injury. Let's keep track of that. Kraken. Kraken, what are you going to do? You're going to shoot. But not your medium lasers. Not your LRMs. And you will get a bit of internal damage again, that is fine, but we want to shoot more SRMs to the enemy. That's a lot of 7s. And another hit. That is the 3rd hit.
I'm generating a lot of heat.
Alright, Wildfire. Come on. She has a bit of heat issues here. She's standing in the water though. Does she? I mean, this is a blue spot here. It is water, so it should be fine. So, I just stay here. I'm shooting my stuff. And I'm shooting only the missiles again. This is what we do. Actually, let's inspire her. Because she's in a good spot to fire at the Atlas now. So let's go for that. Let's go again for the head. 95% hit chance. We can even put one medium laser on top of that. and try to destroy or try to kill the pilot here. This is what we want to do. And maybe it results in the fourth hit on the pilot.
My heat gauge is getting pretty high.
Alright, blockade. Can we bring him down? Can we bring that Atlas down by destroying the head component, or at least injuring the pilot often enough? Come on. There we go! Pilot killed, Atlas down, not even a problem. So I didn't have to grind through all of his armor, and yeah, as a result, we just destroyed the cockpit, or we just injured the pilot often enough so that we won the game, even against that scary Atlas. Now, as you can see, the power of missiles just shaking the enemy and knocking them over, and then going for the cold shots. It is a viable strategy. And yeah, this is the second episode of the Battletech series. There are more to come. And if you like this video, don't forget to leave a rating or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm doing more Battletech content, of course, now. If you would like my MWO content as well, you might want to check it out. And yeah, that's it for today. I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.